What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 9 of the Under the Lights podcast. We are doing our college football predictions. I'm Jackson Sadler. They call me Herb. I'm with my co-hosts Chase Tidwell and Callum Reeves, and we have a guest today, Traeton Krautsch. He goes to OU with me. How y'all doing today?
Yeah, pretty good.
Chase is always so giggly, bro. Okay.
Well, it's always so dark in his
it is very
his
dark.
area.
It is like in his
Yeah, it'll
cave
just
under the bed, bro.
it'll just randomly go black and then he'll just pop back up.
That happened in the last one where it was just like pitch black and it was like, where'd he go? Oh, okay.
Exactly. Where'd he go?
All right. Well, we have a pretty good slate. I feel like better than last week, in my opinion.
Yeah, we have some good games.
I think we should just hop into it. The first game I had down, we're gonna do 8 as we do every week. Number 24 USF at UNT. It's a Friday night game. I'm picking UNT. I think Messmaker is the better quarterback out of him and Byron Brown. I think that USF, they played 2 games. They played Florida and they played Boise State, and both of those teams are overrated. But I mean, you saw a good win from Florida, so I'm kind of conflicted about them. But I don't think Lagway's that good. I don't know. It's a big matchup for the American Conference to kind of show the paths of who's going to win that conference. But yeah, I'm gonna take UNT. They're calling my name more. Tom Von Grote, Byron Nelson legend.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, as much as I would like UNT to lose, I'm actually gonna pick UNT. At home and everything, in Denton. But then also, like you said, Tom Von Grote, he will start this game and he will go out there and he will score 8 touchdowns and UNT will score 88 points and he will get the starting role. So I'm going to take UNT.
That's not
like
the only
big
person legend, though. Callum Bradley, he's there too. Jacobin's brother.
Yeah, he'll have a big game as well.
He's still in college? How old is that dude?
No.
Damn.
When we were a freshman, he was a senior. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, so he's a senior?
Yeah.
I didn't think that. I thought he was the year before we turned into freshman. I thought he was like. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Tom Von Grote, in order to play, would have to have like 3 injuries in front of him.
8 passing touchdowns.
All break their legs.
8 touchdowns, book it.
All right, like the nine Patrick Mahomes interceptions.
What's happening tonight?
All right,
that's tonight.
What are you picking for this game?
I have USF by 2 scores. Byron Brown is the easily better quarterback, unlike what Herb said. The only thing UNT has going for them is the run game, but I still got USF. They've played better opponents, better resume, and better all-around team.
I mean, yeah, Messmaker doesn't have an interception, but also UNT hasn't played much of a rigorous schedule, I don't think, up to this point. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. But, yeah, they're similar in most stats, I feel like. It's just like Byron Brown did play better teams, so I don't know. Yeah. All right, Traeton.
Yeah, he's more of a gunslinger, too. Messmaker isn't really like that.
Give me UNT. Tom Van Grote. I saw him kill Southlake. He can throw UCF.
He's the Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. He can slay the Dragon.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time. They're also my pick for a Group of 5 team to make the playoffs. I think they're really good. So,
yeah, I could see them. I could see USF. I could see Memphis. It's I don't know. Well, moving on from that game. We have Arizona State. They've appeared 3 times in our picks. Number 21, Arizona State at Utah. Arizona State's pretty dominant on the run game, so I'm going to take them. Raleek Brown has 506 yards. They have pretty similar QB statistically speaking between Levitt and Dampier. And Utah they haven't really been tested yet. And I think that Arizona gives them the first test, and I think they kind of.
Well, they actually did.
They tank it.
Texas Tech mollywopped them. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying they didn't. Okay, I mean, as in they don't have. They don't have
mollywopped.
They failed.
What a term. All right. Well, yeah, I feel like that's kind of short and sweet. What about you, Callum?
I'm going to take Utah here because they are minus 200 money line favorites.
All right.
And they're at home.
Okay. All
I have
right.
Utah. I think the
Yeah,
home field advantage is gonna play a factor, unlike Texas Tech, because Texas Tech is just tiers above every other team in the Big 12. But I still have Utah. They have really good O-line play, really good quarterback, good run game. Arizona State's look spotty this year. I have Utah.
Yeah, I agree.
Arizona State shouldn't have beat TCU, so
Gosh.
that as well.
Dude, bro. Get out of here.
That game
Okay, Drayden, what
sucked.
about you?
Yeah, I got Utah. I think that home field advantage is just amazing for them. And their one competition they played, Tech. I mean, if you watched it, they held in into the game with them to like what end of fourth quarter, and then Tech just put 2 scores on them. So I think Utah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what's the spread for that game?
It should be like,
No,
Okay.
I would guess around like 5, maybe 4.5, 5.5.
It is
Yep.
My guess.
plus 5.5, or yeah, it's
Okay.
5.5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Well, cool. Okay, we head into number 15 Michigan at USC. Bryce Underwood sucks at football. Me and Traeton saw that in person. He's not a good quarterback. I mean, he's a freshman. He has time to develop. But I mean, they're
Don't let Nick hear
big
you
ass.
say that.
Bro, wait, not
big-
everybody is 25 years old like Mateer. Give him some time.
The big Mateer's like
friggin' in his,
he's like
he's in-
20.
he's in his
a
like 8th
junior.
year of college football, and y'all are talking like that.
All right, bro.
Give him some time.
I mean, yeah, like I'm saying, he still has time to develop. Like, definitely, he's a freshman. I mean, I think it's gonna be determinant on if Michigan can run the ball, because that's the big aspect of their game. They have a good rusher. USC, I think they have the upper hand because they can pass the ball. They have a good receiver, Mekhi Lemon. They have the better quarterback in Maeva. Yeah, I'm gonna take USC. I think that they get it done. They have home field. They're the favorite. I'm gonna take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take USC as well. Make sure you smack the spread for this game is 2.5. So
Smack the
USC
spread's
will
crazy. This dude has no
USC
ball
will
knowledge, by the way.
definitely
This dude has
cover
no
the
college
spread.
football knowledge.
This
Do not let me
USC
go.
Looking at
is gonna be he's gonna be at home. They're gonna be at home. They will easily cover that spread. They'll win by 2-3 scores. Give me USC.
What's your favorite part about USC, Callum?
Just their dynamic offense.
All right, who's their biggest playmaker? Who's dynamic on the offense?
Probably their quarterback.
From where? Like, what is he good at?
Just the way he could just throw those beautiful spirals down the field.
We've had this conversation about Hoover. And
Yeah,
we were
there's
like,
no
"What's
reason
your
for
favorite part
Chase to
about
be
Hoover's game?"
challenging me here. It's just ridiculous.
I'm just saying. I mean, they're dynamic. I was just curious. I was curious the reasoning.
Yeah, Maeva, he's just so good.
Herb didn't just say
Did you
that.
just quick
Okay.
look that up?
No, Herb
No.
just said that.
Okay.
All right, I
Alright,
do
Chase,
too. I don't like Michigan right now. I think Underwood can be good, but right now he's a freshman. He's not very good.
They're too high ranked.
Chase keeps challenging me
Yeah.
and then agreeing with me.
But you don't have actual reasoning. You're looking at the spread and taking
Yeah,
the
bro.
team.
Bro,
USC will cover that spread.
Oh, Utah's minus 200 favorite. I'm gonna go with Utah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know anything about Utah. All I know about Arizona State is that they shouldn't have beat TCU because that's the only Arizona State game I've watched all year.
Yeah, I have USC.
I don't know. That 15-16 ranking with Michigan and Notre Dame, I don't think they should. I both don't think they should be that high. I think Notre Dame is that good of like a team where they can be, but I don't think they've proved enough to be that high. But we can talk about that a different time. Traeton, what do you have?
I grew up an Oklahoma fan. Lincoln Riley. He sucks in big games, especially ranked opponents. So give me Michigan. He's 3-11 at USC versus ranked opponents, and that's terrible. So he doesn't know how to play in big games.
That is a good point. Like, screw Lincoln Riley, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Next one, Florida at A&M. A&M has looked kind of shaky. They only let up they let up 3 points in the first half, but they were down majority of it up until the final minutes of the first half, and then they scored that touchdown and they pulled away in the second half. But I mean, I don't think Mississippi State's that great of a team, and our friend Grant tries to refute me constantly on this. I mean, but I do have A&M. I think Florida's coming off of a big win against Texas. Heck yeah. I mean, Lagway can show.
He
I think
can be
he'll
good.
grow as
He shows
he can be
flashes.
good.
He has
I
all the
think he'll
tools he
grow
needs.
I think he'll grow as a quarterback as the years go on. He's still young. Um, uh, it kind of depends on how he plays. Florida has a good rush defense, and that's what a lot of A&M's like reliance is on. Why are you laughing? Uh,
I can hear the UFC menu music in the background
oh.
on your game.
Hold on. My bad. I forgot that was even on. But yeah, Florida has a good rush defense, and that's a big part of A&M's game. I mean, Marcel Reed is a quarterback rusher. He they have Le'Veon Moss, who's been a big part of their offense. If Florida can crack down on the rushing, which they did with 53 yards allowed against Texas, I think that they can win the game. It's a Kyle Field night game, which kind of makes me want to take A&M more. So yeah, give me A&M. I mean, they're the favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
Makes most
similar
sense.
thing. A&M night game. Marcel Reed, not good. Lagway is worse. However, like you said, Florida just beat Texas. Obviously, fluke win there. They're not gonna maintain this. Florida's still bad, and A&M will definitely handle business
I
at
wouldn't
Kyle
say
Field.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
Florida
say
can
fluke win.
home.
I wouldn't say fluke win. I don't think Florida's a terrible team, and I don't
No,
think Texas
because
is as good as people are hyping them up.
Texas is gonna
Yeah,
beat A&M.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
No,
A&M
the one
chokes.
problem with Texas is not even arch manning. Their O line is abysmal right now.
Yeah, their O line is
They
terrible, and
they had
we'll get into that
they had
later.
like the second worst pressure rate of any O line this season.
That's why I'm so excited for Red River, but we're gonna talk about that in the last
we're gonna
week.
talk about
But
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me A&M at home at night, Kyle Field.
wow, he picked A&M. He's not hating this time.
Yeah, I have A&M too. I think I swear they play at Kyle Field like every week. I
They're
haven't
burning
seen
all of their home
That's what
games.
he
I
said. They have like constant like away games in the second half of their schedule. Like they're playing like all of their away. They play Missouri away. They play Texas away. They play LSU
LSU.
away.
that's tough.
Yeah, they have a couple hard games, but yeah,
Yeah. I view Marcel Reed and DJ Lagway as like almost identical in terms of like how
similars.
good they are and like
Bro,
production wise and what they
it
can
makes me
be.
so mad. It makes me so mad when they're hyping up Marcel Reed so much, and like he's not that great. Like all the A&M fans I know, and I like I'm still an A&M fan. I just kind of can see it from the outside looking in now. He's not that good. I mean, he's just like he throws into a lot of bad situations. I don't think he's yeah. He should have more interceptions than he does. He threw that really bad long ball against Mississippi State into like quadruple man coverage. It's like the easiest pick I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I don't think he's that good.
Yeah. I have A&M, but that's like I'm gonna have A&M finishing with like 3 losses, maybe even 4. I don't think they're that good. I think they've had not fluky, but they've had a good start to the season. But this is the last time I pick A&M for a little bit. I have A&M.
Yep.
Yeah. So say give me A then, just because it's at Kyle Field. I think if it was at the Swamp, I would
Yep.
go with Florida. But just because it's at Kyle Field, I would go A then.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right, well, we get into Ohio State at Illinois. Ohio State's a 14.5 point favorite against Illinois, and I think rightfully so. I think Illinois is one of those teams that shouldn't be ranked right now because of
I agree.
how they've played against. I mean, they beat USC, which was a big game for them, but they got blown out
Killed
earlier in
by
the year by
Indiana.
Indiana. Um, I just don't think they're legit at all. Yeah, Illinois' only big win is against USC. Big win. I don't know. I'm gonna take Ohio State, number one team in the country. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
hard to
take
pick against
Ohio
them.
State by a lot, by 3-4 possessions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna dog them as Illinois as much as y'all do. I think they should be ranked. They're still an okay team. Ohio State is tiers above them. They They'll dominate. They'll win by like 20. 15 to 20 points is what I have them at.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I got Ohio State. I think besides Miami, they're the best team in the country.
Yeah.
So
Right.
just give me Ohio
What
State.
about Oregon?
Yeah.
I don't.
I th-
I think their win against Penn State now looks a lot worse than
yeah.
what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm gonna bring up next, or in two.
But yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well, we head into Alabama at Missouri, top 15 matchup. I'm gonna take Alabama, but I'm kind of inclined to take Missouri because Ahmed Harvey has 730 rushing yards. Their rushing game looks dominant, but it's kind of hard for me to pick against Ty Simpson in Alabama. Uh, they won this last week against Vanderbilt, kind of like as a statement game, to put Ty Simpson back into the Heisman frontrunner spot. I think he's definitely in the top three right now. And I said it before the Georgia game. I think he's pretty good. It's just kind of hard to pick against him. I'm gonna take Alabama, even though it's at Missouri.
Give me number 14 Missouri at home.
Chase doesn't know what he's
I've
picking.
spoken.
I think.
You said what?
Do you know what you're picking? Is that why you're so like distressed right now?
No, I was laughing.
Okay.
I have Alabama. Ty Simpson's way better than I thought. He is a first round
Yeah.
quarterback in next year's draft. The one thing I have is it's at Missouri, which home field advantage is big in college football, obviously. But I still have Alabama. I think they outmatch
That's why I'm
them.
taking them.
Okay.
yeah, I would say give me Alabama.
Yep.
Alabama's
Give me
run defense did not look too good versus Vanderbilt
Yep.
and Georgia.
Mhm.
Missouri's run offense is the best in college football right now. But I
Mhm.
think Ty Simpson, in my opinion, from what I'm watching, Ty Simpson's the best quarterback in the nation right now, in my opinion. And I just think Alabama's going to get it done.
Yep. I wouldn't completely refute that. But yeah. Okay. Well, we get into the game day game of the week. We just kind of brought it up a little bit. Number 7 Indiana at number 3 Oregon. I have Oregon. I didn't write a lot down for this. I think it's going to be a good game. You have two really, really good quarterbacks with Mendoza and Dante Moore. I like Dante Moore more as a quarterback. I think I like him more than Ty Simpson. Just kind of watching how he played against Penn State, which we kind of talked about a second ago. It's kind of hard to say now because Penn State just had that loss to UCLA. I don't know if that was a fluke game from UCLA, if it was just a bad game from Penn State, or if Penn State really just isn't that good, which kind of scares me thinking about this Oregon team from now on. So I'm gonna take Oregon, but I can see it going either way now. I mean, Indiana proved themselves against Illinois. Mendoza has been playing great. I could see it both ways.
Yeah, I think Oregon's win, like we said earlier, is against Penn State, coming all the way down to the wire and being that close. And obviously they do win, but now the win looks a lot worse with Penn State, losing to UCLA. And then, yeah, Indiana has just been really, really good recently. So I'm going to take Indiana to upset Oregon at home, and they'll probably switch ranks or something.
Yep. Chase.
I have Oregon too. I'm looking on my phone. Sorry, I have Oregon. I really don't think the win against Penn State looks any worse. I mean, the whiteout at Penn State is crazy. I think UCLA is not as bad as the record shows. I think the play calling was terrible through the first 4 or 5 weeks, and then last week we saw against Penn State, they switched play callers, and that helped a bunch. Nico is a good quarterback. They're better than the record shows. They obviously shouldn't have lost the game. Penn State should have won. And that was that was a little fluky. It was a good game from UCLA, bad game from Penn State. They're still a good team. I could see them making the playoffs still if they went out, which is tough, but still possible. But yeah, I have Oregon over Indiana. Like Herb said, two Heisman candidates and front runners. I like Dante Moore as a quarterback too. And
Yep.
yeah, I have Oregon, and once again, home field advantage.
Yeah. I don't think Indiana is that good. I mean, who's their best win so far? Illinois, is it?
Is it?
Probably.
They blew them out, so I would assume that's their
Yeah,
best win.
I don't really think Illinois is that good, but
Yeah.
I think Oregon.
Mhm.
I know they barely
Yeah,
beat Penn
it's
State and it didn't
it's
look good.
Illinois.
It is. Yeah, I would say
They
give me
beat Old
Oregon.
Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, Illinois, and Iowa.
Kennesaw State,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I would
The
say give
worst
me
team in
Oregon,
college
especially
football?
if it's in Eugene.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mostly beating a ranked team by 53 points is still impressive. I don't care which ranked team it
it is
is.
pretty. It is
Because
pretty crazy.
what they did against Illinois.
Especially saying that they're still ranked right now. They beat USC, which USC is a pretty solid team. Yeah, I mean, you can't really undermine it. But yeah. Well, here's the game. It's the game, not the game, but Red River rivalry. I have OU by a million. No bias here. I mean, we talked about it. Texas O line. I think Tech. What is happening? The Texas the Texas offense hasn't looked great, and I think that it is partially true that it's not all on Arch Manning. He hasn't been playing absolutely like horrendous, but he certainly hasn't been playing up to expectations at all. Their O-line is their biggest issue, and I think that's a big reason why OU is going to dominate the game is because like R. Mason Thomas, Kip Lewis are going to get after it. There's going to be how many sacks do we have against Auburn? 10, 9? And that's against
Something.
an O-line in my opinion that's better than Texas. Give me R. Mason Thomas legacy game, 7 sacks. Yeah, OU by a million, especially if Mateer's back. It's not likely, but even with Michael Hawkins Jr., I think OU gets it done.
Yeah, Mateer will be back. The Chipotle worker confirmed this. So, because of this and because of other factors, I think he's on a call. Other factors, OU obviously number 1 defense in the country. Texas offensive line, not great. And, their offense really hasn't been able to move the ball, really, which is honestly their biggest weakness right now is their offense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take OU 38-14 to win this game. I think it's pretty decisive
If Mateer's
at the
back.
Cotton Bowl.
Yeah. If Mateer plays, I have OU. If he doesn't play, I have Texas. The biggest factor is Oklahoma D-line versus the Texas O-line. If the Texas O-line can play decent or average, then I have them. But if Mateer plays, I have OU. They completely outmatch them in every aspect.
Johnny football.
The Texas
know.
D-line and the Texas O-line and the OU D-line belt to ass to the Texas O-line.
Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, bro. It literally is.
I'm thinking 10-11 sacks on Arch.
All right, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
11 sacks?
I don't think that's that crazy to say.
11 sacks?
put-
Okay. They're good and they're bad, but that is ridiculous.
They're number 1 defense in college football.
You can't
I don't think it's-
And you yourself said that Texas's O-line is terrible.
In almost
Yes.
every stat, they're pretty.
And
they're
Herb just
pretty
said they
high,
had
at least
10
in the
against
SEC.
Auburn.
Auburn is
They
another
had-
level of bad. And Jackson Arnold was
not
at
really.
fault for Jackson Arnold was at fault for
I-
most of those sacks.
I agree with that, but I don't think that Arch Manning is much worse than.
He's
Or much
not
better
a terrible
than
sack evader, actually.
Jackson
But
Arnold.
he just hold on to the ball a little too long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be that many sacks, but give me
Dude, okay, I need
Armisen
to search up the
Thomas,
record
7
because
sacks.
11 is ridiculous.
who Auburn.
No, Callum just said
He's searching
11
up the
sacks.
NCAA sack record. It's probably like 20.
Jeez, man. I'm trying to.
Not single player.
Mason Thomas is breaking that record. All right, Traeton, who do you have while he's looking this up?
It's 15.
Wow, TCU.
I
Why are
think
you
it's-
looking it up, dude? It was supposed to be me.
There's two
You were
different
taking a while.
scenarios with this game.
I don't give
Yep.
a fuck.
One, Michael Hawkins plays. The other one, John
Yeah.
Mateer plays.
Yep.
I think if John Mateer plays, OU wins by double digits.
Yeah.
And what's the spread on the game? Is that
2.5
30?
in favor of Texas right now, but I think that'll change by the time the game starts.
Yeah.
Even with
But
Michael Hawkins, I feel like OU should be favored.
I think if Michael Hawkins plays, then I think OU still wins
Yeah.
by maybe like a score or field goal. But I would smash the under on points.
Yeah.
Smash it.
It's gonna be a defensive
What
game.
is it?
I got OU both ways.
Yeah. No bias there either. We're completely
Yeah.
unbiased podcast right here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in dude, I don't know. I don't know if Material will be back, and I really want him to be back. He's so good at football, but I don't
He
know.
shouldn't
Man.
be. You can
I've heard
re-injure
so
that
I don't
injury.
want him to be.
You can re-injure that
I mean,
so easily.
I think that we get the win with Hawkins, and honestly, I'm kind of with Traeton on. I don't really know if I want him to be back because the odds of him coming back and re-injuring that finger and being out for this really really hard stretch of games that we have second half of the season, I don't know if I'm gonna want that. And having Hawkins play against teams like Ole Miss and LSU and Missouri and Alabama and Tennessee, yeah, I don't know. But if he plays, I won't be that mad. But you gotta pray that he doesn't re-injure that finger. But
No, I
yeah,
hope he does. Just so you suffer and
jeez.
have no winning season.
Damn.
bro, what happened to Tech OU playoff game? Come on.
Oh, you're right. That's all.
Number 1 versus number 2.
It'd be like number 4 versus number 9, because Tech would
Bro, I'm
win
calling
the
it.
conference.
I'm calling it. Ohio State's losing this week, and Oregon's losing this week, and then OU jumps A&M after the win against Texas. OU is number 2 in the country in the AP poll next week.
Hey, y'all got Tech or Kansas?
Bang, bang.
Texas Tech or Kansas? Let's hear it.
I have
Heck.
Kansas, actually. I just think Kansas has the more dynamic offense, and they just have a really explosive defense. They have an ability to give up, less than 30 points a game, every single game. And so, I think that they'll probably get about 3 to 30 fumble recoveries. And
3 to 30?
yeah, somewhere in that range.
That would be a record. That's a lot. That is a lot of fumbles.
Somewhere in that range will be there. How many fumbles they'll recover against Tech.
9 Mahomes
And
interceptions.
at the end of the game, the story of the game is just fumbles for Tech.
So you have Tom Grow 8 touchdowns. You have Patrick Mahomes 9
interceptions.
And you have 3 to 30 fumbles.
Dude, it could be anywhere in that range. It could be 3, it could be 30.
No, let me say this, dude. Put that on a parlay, you would be a millionaire.
I actually would.
Make
You
a
put
parlay.
$10 down, you'd be a millionaire.
Well, I don't actually think the last one.
You think Patrick Mahomes 9 interceptions tonight? You genuinely think that?
That's a
fourth
lock.
string quarterback, 8 touchdowns.
That's a lock. Ghost locks. You heard it here.
Ooh, that's
Shout
Okay,
out Ghost
well,
Locks.
that's a
You
good
sold
point.
3 of my parlays.
What do y'all have? My parlay hit because of Baker this weekend. I was so happy. But yeah, who's y'all's Heisman? We've already kind of talked about this. Who's y'all's top 3 Heisman contenders right now? Mine, Dante Moore. Hold on, I wrote this down actually. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to get this wrong because I thought about this actually.
Yeah, I'll do mine. My
Okay,
number 1 is
yeah.
Dante Moore for sure. The performance against Penn State was amazing. That second half and overtime, he was dialed in. My second, I still have Fernando Mendoza. I think he's good. And number 3, this was my bounce back player of the year, Carson Beck. I have him at number 3 with Ty Simpson coming in close. Carson Beck is good, and he was sold by Georgia's skill positions last year. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
top 3.
Carson
Mine's
Beck's
kinda
my
similar.
honorable mention.
Okay, I have 2 honorable mentions. My number 1 is Dante Moore. I don't know. Oregon just looks pretty good. I mean, I guess it'll be telling this week against Indiana. I think the same thing with Mendoza, and that's why he's not in my top 3 right now. Number 2, I have Ty Simpson. I was on the Ty Simpson train. He didn't play great against Georgia, and then he bounced back, and he's put his name back in the top of that list for me. Number 3, I do have Carson Beck. He's centered around so many more weapons than he had at Georgia, in my opinion. It's a much better system for him. I think he's been playing great. But yeah, my 2 honorable mentions is Mendoza, and I sound biased, man. if John Mateer comes back and he plays this game, and he stays healthy, he still has a shot.
No, Herb.
He missed one game, and it's against
Okay,
Penn State.
All right. My first honorable mention is Carson
No,
Beck.
Herb.
If he
My
balls
second
out the rest
honorable
of the year-
mention is Josh Hoover. Still, he could still win. Maybe.
He can sling it so beautifully. He's dynamic. He can run. He's
At
accurate.
at 3, I'm gonna put Dante Moore, and then at 2, I'm gonna put Mendoza, and then at 1, I think, and then Dante Moore's 3. Hoover's my honorable mention.
Oh, is your honorable mention? I thought you said you put.
Yeah,
up
so
two.
is Carson Beck, also honorable mention.
Okay.
2 is Mendoza. Number 1 is Tom Von Grote. After his 8 touchdown game, he will lead the country in Heisman voting. And
sneaky pick, Arch Manning. I think he's plus 200 to win the Heisman right now. So he's sneaky.
He's
Sneaky pick.
probably not in my top.
50.
Yeah, it's a joke,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I probably have him at 9.
9. He's plus
crazy.
15,000 right now.
Crazy.
There's
No, I
30
have him at,
people ahead of him.
Yeah, you're right. I'll put him at 10.
I have Lenore Sellers as my number 1 Heisman pick. All right.
Hey, that's not
Trey,
crazy.
what about you?
I got number 3, Dante Moore. Number 2, Ty Simpson. And number 1, you guys may not know him. He's a dude named Jared Kanik. Pretty good.
Panic?
Oh, tight end for the Oklahoma Sooners, baby. He's a dog. Former linebacker turned tight end. And does he
I'll take
still
your
lead?
word for it.
Does he still lead the NCAA in tight end receiving yards? Or
I
that
have no
changed after
idea.
last week? Shit, check. He did lead the NCAA in tight end receiving yards. Hold on. That's not what I want. I don't know. No, it's Michael Trigg. That's sad. If John Mateer was still here, bro. But why is he?
What is
Why is
happening
he
with
doing that?
Chase?
Why is he
I think
doing
he's
that?
talking to Tyler Molechek.
Okay, well, do y'all have anything else y'all want to add on to the to this?
No, I don't.
Nothing. All right,
Boomer,
Sooner. There you go, baby.
Sooner.
they're gonna win.
Hey, Texas Tech
This
to the
dude-
national
bro.
championship. They're going 12-0.
This dude Callum was literally has been hating on OU constantly up to this game. He's like, bro, I'm taking Texas. Texas is winning, bro. And then he just
No.
switches up. Like literally started
he
this
also
podcast.
had a
He's like, "I'm gonna take
5-7
OU."
preseason.
I was like, what the fuck?
5-7.
No, I didn't say that. Any of that.
He had Tech 6-6, and they're about to get to the win.
They're about to lose 6 straight and then win their last game.
Win the last game to go bowl eligible. Yeah, okay.
And then my
Pop-Tart
prediction
Bowl?
will smash. Yeah, they'll play Texas in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
The contenders for Pop Top Bowl include Texas, Penn State, and Texas Tech.
Fuck.
It'll be a great.
And
It'll be a great.
and
Alright,
A&M. Throw A&M. They're gonna lose that.
National
At
champions
Grant
will be the
Millington.
Oklahoma Sooners.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for watching. We'll be back next Friday with more college football picks for week number 8. Yeah. See y'all.